The exhibit Living with Hurricanes, Katrina and Beyond, does not only take a look back at Hurricane Katrina and what happened in its aftermath, but it also takes a look towards the future and the progress and everything that's going on in the city nowadays and how we can prevent any future disasters. Joining us now is Whitney Babineau. She's the exhibit's director. And tell us about this room. It really kind of focuses beyond with coastal restoration and other features.
This room is funded by the National Science Foundation. We received a generous grant from them, and it made it possible for us to do this really forensic investigation of not only what happened, but things that we can do to make us safer in the future.
And this is a fun, interactive display that the kids and adults alike can use. Tell us about this. What's going on?
Well, this represents a healthy marsh, and it's protecting the city from these little blue balls, which represent water, storm surge. So you can see how it's absorbed.
Okay, and now let's go to the next one.
This is a less healthy marsh. This marsh has been compromised by canals and saltwater intrusion, and as you can see, the city got flooded.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
And we've seen that before. Okay, and then the last one?
This is where we're headed if we don't do anything.
Yes, which is not good.
No protection.
So
no
just a visual
protection.
aid for everyone. So besides, you know, just the artifacts that we've seen, and we're going to lead to more right now, it also just kind of takes a look towards the future. But right here, these are some pieces we were looking at from Lakeview. Kind of tell us about this.
This is where we return to the personal story of what people came back to, what they returned to, the sort of struggles and pain and loss, personal loss, child's teddy bear, these heartbreaking displays of their clothing. This is how it was found in the Lakeview home when it was covered in mold. We also have religious loss. We talk about the spiritual community and how it both helped to rebuild and supplied so much assistance for people, but at the same time was struggling with its own losses. These are from Beth Israel, and they were generously donated to help us tell that story and what people faced. And then we also talk about cultural loss.
Right, and I remember these clarinets after the storm.
Yeah, we've got Dr. Michael White and Pete Fountain's clarinet from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We also have a Herman Leonard photograph of Miles Davis, which was inundated by the floodwaters and came out with this kind of psychedelic, unintended effect. But these are, along with the music collections, the Puccio collections, these represent the loss of cultural artifacts.
Right, there really was that fear after the storm that the music, what people love most about New Orleans.
That it might die, but obviously it was
reborn.
It
still lives on, and it's doing in some instances even better than before. Well, thank you so much, Whitney Babineau. And this exhibit opens tomorrow. The ribbon cutting is at 10:30. Now, tickets for adults are $6, $5 for senior citizens over 65, students, as well as military personnel and children under 12, which this is a great exhibit for them to learn about hurricanes and their effect on our area. They are free. They get in free. Sally Ann and Eric, back to you.
All right, Jill, thank you very much. Coming up next on the program in the next half hour,